Before we wrap up this chapter, there's one more tool that we need to look at, and it's a companion app to Photoshop called Bridge. Now, the Bridge app is not installed by default when you installed Photoshop, so it will need to be installed separately using the same Adobe CC app that you use to install Photoshop with, but it should be included with every license of Photoshop. Now, you can either open Bridge as you would any other application on your system, or from within Photoshop, go up to the File menu and select Browse in Bridge. Now, this will open Bridge. I'm going to go ahead and maximize this window so we can focus exclusively on this app. Now, think of Bridge as a cross between a media browser that's similar to the Mac Finder or Windows Explorer and a super powerful digital asset manager. Now, you can use it to preview images, manage metadata, open images in specific apps, and much, much more. At the top of the window are some breadcrumbs to let you know where the current content window is focused. You can navigate around your file system by using the Favorites panel to jump to specific locations, or you can go into the Folders tab and use a tree view of your file system. You can also simply navigate around inside of the folders in the Contents panel. To get a better view of your file thumbnails, use the zoom slider located here at the bottom of the window. If you click on an image to select it and then click the Preview tab, you can get a larger preview of your image. You can also adjust the size of the panels to look at additional information. Now, one of the things that makes Bridge so helpful is that it displays and can leverage a ton of metadata associated with your files. There's a dedicated metadata panel that shows you all of the hidden data associated with each of your files. The Keywords panel lets you tag images for particular classes, lessons, projects, or whatever you need. I'll click on the plus at the bottom of that panel to add a new keyword, and I'll add a keyword of Phoebe. Then hit Enter or Return to lock in that keyword. Now, with an image selected, you can check the box for the keyword to assign it. You can assign the keyword to multiple images by clicking on them and then holding down Command or Control on your keyboard to make a non-contiguous selection, and then select the keyword to assign it. On the left is a filter panel that allows you to quickly sort and filter the current folder. The initial filters will show you all of the available sorting options for the media that's in the current folder. So to sort via keywords, you would go to the Keywords section and then select the keyword that you want to sort on. I'll select Phoebe, and all of the images of Phoebe appear. If you click on another keyword, you'll add those images to the selection. You can remove filter items by clicking on their name again, and when you have no filters selected, all of the images will show up. Right or control clicking on a thumbnail gives you a bunch of additional options for working with that file, including an option to open supported files in Adobe's Camera Raw, which is another tool that we're going to look at later in this course. The Open With option shows you the suggested and default Adobe apps for opening your file with, and then below the divider are all of the other apps for your system that you're able to open the file with. Double-clicking on an image in Bridge will open that image in its default application, and for most images, that's Photoshop. Now, since Bridge is a separate application, once it's running, you can Command or Alt-Tab to switch applications back to Bridge and access any additional features. Now, the boomerang icon in the top toolbar will quickly send you back to Photoshop. Bridge is one of those applications that once you start using it, you'll quickly find that you can't work without it. We'll periodically dip in and out of Bridge throughout the rest of this course.